what's going on with Harper and Machado, Jayson? I mean, it's almost February here. What's happening? What's the latest?
January 24th.
It's
and
crazy.
They still haven't signed. And I mean, the sense I get now is, like, they probably, if you're going to do an over-under, I would say halftime of the Super Bowl, and I might still take the over. I think it could go past that.
Well, for baseball's sake, I'm hoping it does, because next week, I mean, we're all going to be. And I'm not just saying we. I'm not talking about this show as the royal we. I'm literally, the whole media world is going to go to Atlanta. And, you know, heaven forbid that Harper or Machado say on, like, Super Bowl Thursday, when Gronk says this might be his last game ever, decides to make a big announcement. And that's, you know, the thing I want to, you know, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too much, because I do want some actual information, and maybe we could fold the answer into the same one here, Jayson Stark. But there's got to be something baseball have. The NBA, everybody wants to sign quickly, and the first week of July is huge for the NBA. In the first week of March, everybody in the NFL signs quickly or within the first few days, and it's huge for the NFL. Baseball has none of that, and two of their biggest stars deciding where they're going to go, and it's just like one big mosh pit where we're all sitting and waiting around having no idea when the world's going to change.
Right, and I think it's a real problem for the sport because, you know, one of the things that's made the NBA especially, but the NFL too, in recent years is they're such star-driven sports. And in baseball, when great players reach the market, they're not being celebrated. This is just agonizing. I wrote about it a week or so ago. When Barry Bonds signed with the Giants, whatever you think of Barry Bonds now, their attendance went up by over 1 million. That's what stars do. And that part of the discussion has really been lost here. This has been a big battle of analytics and agents trying to make history with their clients. And, you know, there's just a lot of internal subplots that have pushed this into just an interminable marathon. And I don't think it's good for them. I don't think it's good for the sport. It's not even going to be that good for the teams that sign them because they've blown through the entire season ticket buying period and haven't done anything.
Well, A.J. Pollock is looking like he's going to hook up with the Dodgers, Jayson. Does that mean that they're out of the Harper game, or it doesn't matter? Or can the Phillies actually still get both, or the White Sox getting both? Or, you know what I mean? Like, where does it stand?
Won't get both.
Right.
The Dodgers, I do believe that Bryce has waited around to see if the Dodgers could get creative. And this is a reflection. That's not going to happen, but I think we've known for a while it's not going to happen. Manny, you know, I think that Bryce winds up falling to the Phillies because they're the one team still left at a price point that they're interested in, but just not the Giancarlo Stanton historic contract price point. Manny at least has options. You know, he still has the Phillies. He still has the White Sox. I am totally convinced that there is a mystery team. And, you know, I've tried everything I know, and a lot of us have, to figure out who that is. But there's traffic in that lane. Bryce, I don't sense a lot of traffic at the years and dollars that Scott Boras has been looking for. So just hang in there, man.
Yankees are out with LeMahieu and Tulowitzki, though, right, on Machado? Those 2 + 2 = 4 there?
Ever say the Yankees are completely out, because I do think Manny, if everything else were equal, would want to be there. I don't know what would happen if he came to them, he and Dan Lozano, and said, "This is where I want to be. I'll do it on your terms." It's probably too late. There's a good chance it's too late, but it's the Yankees. They've surprised us many times. There's a lot of people have marched up to the podium trying on that Yankee shirt that you never thought would.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.